Restraint orders are a relatively new concept, but they cause untold damage and difficulty for those who are subjected to them. The most important thing when one is faced with a restraint order is to immediately seek advice. I suggest that the person to come to would be someone such as me. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, I've got extensive experience in financial criminal matters. I've also had extensive experience in the city, and it allows me then to piece together two significant features to challenge a restraint order before it bites and causes too much disruption. First of all, one has to examine whether it should have been made in the first place. There are strict legal tests as to whether it's appropriate to make a restraint order. It can't simply be done by virtue of the fact that the prosecution think or the authorities think that it should be done. And bear in mind, it is their entitlement to seek to impose a restraint order prior to charge, and therefore very, very early in the proceedings. It is absolutely essential that advice is sought at the earliest possible opportunity as to whether, first of all, they can bring the restraint order, and second of all, and this is also as important, if one is brought, that it should be proportionate and it should only cover the amount of money or financial issue which is currently being under investigation or may be charged in due course. And so restraint orders can be something which can affect everyone's daily life, to the point where school fees can't be paid, to the point where housing commitments can't be met. And therefore, the most important feature if one is subject to a restraint order is to seek advice straight away. I bring practical, effective experience to these matters, and what I bring is, first of all, the ability to ensure that it's argued against the making of the order if that's appropriate, or if it is appropriately and properly made, the extent to which it should actually be effective. And therefore, in those circumstances, I'm someone who can bring you decent practical advice in these circumstances.